Hi everyone, and welcome to another reading. You'll notice it's Monday, not Tuesday, so I'm actually going to do readings on Monday now. I work Tuesdays as of tomorrow, so my new posting days are going to be Mondays and Fridays. I just want to start off by saying though that I am most likely going to disable comments either after this video or the next couple. I haven't quite decided yet, but we'll be disabling comments. And the reason for that is that I had a really good chat with God, as I always do. And he was telling me that this is the year for joy. This is the year for joy and the year of receiving some kind of reciprocity. So it's not, altruism is a beautiful thing, but it's funny because I talked about that in my last reading. And I was talking about how there are some of my viewers are almost addicted to altruism. And I've long said it's my favorite word. It is a beautiful word, and it is not something that we should forget. Definitely not. But indefinite altruism can be quite dangerous too, because it can rob you of your joy. So God said to me that, it's understandable. And everybody who's been watching this channel, by the way, has been watched. So what was explained to me was that a net was cast out with this channel, and there were specific fish that were being fished for, and they all being watched. And there's been a filtering process ever since. And so when I spoke to, specifically this was Jesus I was talking to about this, I said, well, how many people then are you talking to? And he said 90. And it was very clear, 90. And that's interesting because I have, 988 subscribers, something like that, when I last checked a couple of days ago. And it's only 90. So you have all been watched. And the thing is, well, there's a few things. Okay, the first thing is, sorry, I just trailed off for a moment. I was removing a bit of fluff from the floor. The thing is, speaking into an empty lecture hall, so to speak, there's no joy attached to that. And when I started this channel, I really was hoping, I knew I was talking to people who were going through some things that, might not be very mainstream experiences. And I was really hoping that you would all help each other out. And I see it on other channels, just that sense of community and people chat and help each other through these things. But it hasn't happened on this channel. And I know this channel is an unusual channel. It's different, it's a little bit biblical, but then, it could also fall into the tarot channels, but they're not. I'm not going to sit here saying Spirit said this, Spirit said that. It's a lot more specific. The messages are a lot more specific. And there's also a call to action on this channel, which you don't have on the others. I do speak a lot about ethics and, what's most important. And that's not your love situationship. It's not. It's, are you going to be a good person? Is that going to become your priority? And then we talk about what that means. So yeah, it does ask a little bit more of you. But what I didn't realize was that this entire time, everybody who watches this channel has been kind of under surveillance. And I'm not saying that to scare you. Who knows? Maybe this will be a call to action for a few of you. But all I'm saying is Jesus said 90. He was very specific with that number, by the way. So yeah, that's roughly 10% of the people watching this. And if you don't think that these messages apply for you, then maybe it is a call for action, because what's going to happen is either after this reading or the next couple anyway, I will be disabling comments and I'm going to make the readings much shorter. So I'm not going to stop completely. Definitely not. For the people who, that wouldn't be fair on those 90. Would not be fair. But at the same time, for my own joy, I don't want to be spending, 20 minutes twice a week when I don't really get a great deal of time to myself. Don't want to be spending that much time investing that much energy into these really thoughtful messages and having mostly radio silence, just because that doesn't bring joy to me. So I'm including myself in that collective of people for whom this is the start of your joyful days. That's what I want to say. I'm going to say it again. This is the start of your joyful days. And on that, just before I get started, there is a, hello. There's the Angel of Love. Okay, so I've just shuffled them. I haven't looked at them yet. I'm looking for something specific and I want to make it quick before I get started. I know some of you are going to go, and that's okay. If you go, you're meant to go. Where are we? In my last reading, in fact, in the last couple, I think, I spoke about these horses. Oh, there he is. He popped out as well. Where are you? Hello, Michael. Okay, in the last reading, I was talking about these horses. And everything I said stands. It does stand, but there is more to it. So I actually had a beautiful Akashic meditation session. I think it was Friday night. And I was talking about these horses. And I was shown both these horses. Did I tell you that Jesus, I don't remember if I told you. I know I told my friend, you see. I forget who I've told things to. Jesus said to let the black horse go. And he got me to mount the white horse. And I said, I'll do it. If you ask me to, I will. But I want to know, what does a black horse represent? Because as some of you will have heard, black horses are an Achilles heel of mine. And he was like, what's so bad about white horses anyway? And I said, well, nothing. They're beautiful. I just, the black ones have always captured me, and they're so shiny too. And he said, well, the black horse represents grief. It's grief. And he showed me, for me, so this is going to apply to some of you as well. I'm talking to the 90 here, okay? He showed me that there are two people in a connection, and both of them need to get rid of their black horse, so to speak. That is grief. That is past pain. That is, you can see it as your shadow as well, yeah? And I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm always honest with you. I had a bit of my shadow came out to play this weekend, but I looked her straight in the face, and we sorted it all out. But yeah, there's a little 6-year-old girl there that's just afraid of being left behind. Sure. We all have a shadow. So it's all the not so nice aspects of yourself, and also your past, your experiences, all the hurt you've experienced, whatever it is, abandonment, neglect, shame, all of it. It's time to let that go. And do you see the body language? I was going to say posture, but the body language of this horse. Because I did mention that this horse looks a lot more sure of itself. But there you go. That's you. That's where you're going. This is optimism. This is hope. This is courage. This is strength. This is resilience. This is faith. And this is just a side of you that, look, you can't completely let it go. You can't. But he just showed me just letting that horse run free. Letting it run free in the other direction, okay? It is going to come back sometimes, but you don't want to have it as your companion all the time. Definitely not. So it is time for some of you to jump on that white horse. All right, I hope I've explained that well. It's hard, to go from something in another dimension to then try and explain it on earthly terms, especially, 4 days later? It's not easy. I hope I have made that clear. And if not, please feel free to comment. All right. I've already shuffled them. Why do you want me to shuffle? Oh, because I've just shown them to you. Okay. All right. One more shuffle. All right, universe, what do you want to say to my viewers today? What? Really? Again? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I didn't mean to do that, but we'll go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, I'll do that again, but I actually just got the word patience just flashed in front of me. One of the things that's being weeded out in this particular reading right now is patience, because I know I spoke a lot before starting to play with the cards, and I know you prefer the pretty cards to my post-flu horse voice. But yeah, patience is another sifter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and oh, Michael, there he is again. Holy moly. Okay, this is really cool, because this card, for those of you who've been with me for a while, when I talk about this card, I say, upon first glance, that card is beautiful. What do you see? You see a rainbow, you see the Holy Spirit, gorgeous, right? But I've said before, door to personal healing and happiness. This is a painful process. There's so much that you have to shed, and you have to look it in the eye first before you can let it go. Otherwise, it's never really gone. It's never really completely gone anyway, but to the point where it has power over you. It's a painful, long process. And I just said to you, it's time to get on that white horse, and that white horse represents strength, courage. This is the guy that represents that. God's most powerful angel. And that is how you get through that door. And what is on the other side is beautiful. That promise is real. It's true, and it stands for you. If you feel it in your soul, right now as I say that, it's true. And you'll be in different stages, I should say, of your journey. Some of you will be very, very close right now to getting through this door. I feel most of you for whom this is true will be really, really close. Some of you may be slightly further away, but it doesn't matter. You're going to get there anyway. And in many instances, I guess the choices you make will also determine how quickly you get there. But that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And you are very protected, by the way. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is this? Yeah, she really wanted to come up. That's funny. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That is funny because I don't know if you saw it on camera, but I did see her. And I was like, nah, don't like you. Don't feel like talking about you. But she came up anyway. You know what? And that was a thought. I don't like you. Don't feel like talking about you. But look, that's the devil in this card. Deceit. So for some of you, as you get closer to this, you're really going to feel an intensification of some nasty things. Either, feelings that you sometimes try to suppress because you don't want to deal with them. And that's totally understandable. I did have somebody private message me about the last reading I did saying, I cannot believe this. You talked about abandonment in, my last reading. You spoke about abandonment and abandonment issues, and the card even came out, and I literally just left not hypnotherapy. What's the other one? Not a regular therapist. I can't remember. It might come back to me. Psychotherapy session. And that's what came up, that I had serious abandonment issues. So, yeah, some pretty heavy things are coming up. But look what's in the middle of it. The angel of love. So they are trying to get in the way of that, mind you. Because when you do surround yourself, I could just focus on romantic love, but I'm not going to. When you do find yourself finally in a place where you are surrounded by love, almost everywhere you look, when you're surrounded by that energy, you're unstoppable. You are unstoppable, and you are also just like a lighthouse for so many people. So this is what they're trying to stop, because in this deck, I always say this is my manipulative card. I just don't like her energy, masculine or feminine. I don't like it. So yes. There is a little bit of a Satan sandwich going on, but it doesn't matter because you got this guy on your side. He's God's general. You're fine, but you need to know you're fine. Otherwise, he'll get through to your mind. Stay true to your heart. I want to say it's a cliche, but it's the first thing that came out, so I'm going to say it. And also for some of you, somebody is actually bringing you their heart. And their whole heart, I want to say. Their whole heart. Okay. What else? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yay. Okay. 2 possible worlds. 2 possible timelines. Free will's going to come into it. But that includes you too. Not just the person that you're connected to. You too. So you're going to choose the outcome. It's going to come from you. What are you going to choose? Love or fear? Optimism or pessimism? Are you going to give in to these feelings? Because I know at the moment there are some feelings of, they're very heavy feelings for a lot of you. I know. Don't give in to that sensation. Because it's not real, by the way, yet. It's not real yet. You're feeling something that it could manifest. So it's not that it's completely false. It's a possible timeline. And if you give in to that feeling, say we go to the left, if you give in to that feeling, then that is what you're going to create. But if you say no, I know my future is safe. And I know that my future is going to be surrounded by love, no matter, and I love myself, no matter how I'm feeling right now, then you're going to go that way. Okay? Oh my God. I'm going to finish it there, actually. I really am. Because we started by talking about you. See? You got 2 choices. You have 2 choices, and that gives you all the power. And if you're feeling powerless, please just give him a massive chin flick and ask him for your help. And also ask him what he wants from you, because reciprocity is so important. Remember when he healed 10 lepers and only 9 came back to thank him? And Jesus didn't say, oh, that's okay, I'm an altruist. He said, what about the 10th one? Because I healed 10 of you, not 9. Where's the other one? So he did emphasize the importance of reciprocity, even for him. Please don't just come to Jesus asking him for things. Ask him as well. What do you want from me? All right, that's it. And I will see you on what day? Sorry. I'll see you on Friday. All right. In the meantime, travel well.